at 10. Today marks 26 years since the disappearance of Trudy Appleby. It was 1996 when the then 11-year-old left her Moline home and never returned. And while several leads have come up over the years, the case is still not solved. But as News 8's Jonathan Fong shows us tonight, her loved ones are continuing their fight for answers.
She was not just a name on a flyer.
26 years since her disappearance.
She was not just a statistic or a file number.
She would be 38 years old this year.
She was a real, living, breathing little girl.
Trudy Appleby disappeared from Moline in 1996 when she was 11 years old. Police say she was last seen leaving her house in swimwear, getting into a car with a man. Now, 26 years later, the community is still hopeful for answers and continues to spread awareness of the case. But supporters worry as possible leads are dwindling.
The hope is still there, but it dwindles a little bit because nobody will talk, and people are starting to die, and people that might have the answers, like, are they taking these secrets to the grave with them? Or, did they really not have anything to say? I don't know.
Her uncle, Ray Edelman.
I'm reaching out to you with true compassion.
At Trudy's annual Vigil Sunday, making an appeal for answers.
I know you must have resentment towards him for dragging you into this mess, this evil mess. But remember, he was the evil one. He's gone, and he can no longer intimidate you to stay silent.
The Vigil also bringing attention to other missing people from the Quad Cities.
David had come home from work, roofing houses, was loving life, and I said, "David, you look so happy, just smile for me." And he goes, "Oh, Mom." And I took this picture, and I loved that picture. I don't love it anymore.
Trudy's uncle understands that heartbreak.
You've lost somebody in a way that you didn't get to say goodbye. And for some of us, we still don't know. Some of us have found our lost one, but some of us haven't.
However, through all the heartbreak, there is still hope. Hope for resolution. In East Moline, Jonathan Fong, WQAD News 8.
Now, in the past several years, police have named 3 people of interest in the investigation. Only one is still alive. Also, News 8 talked with Trudy's father today, who was not at the vigil. He says there's been too much misinformation circulating about what happened. Well, if you know anything about this case, you can report your tip to Crime Stoppers of the Quad Cities on your screen. That's 309-762-9500. You can remain anonymous and may be eligible for a reward.